Adopting 10 transformative habits in just 1 week. Based on Stoic principles, adopting 10 transformative habits in just 1 week can be a powerful way to quickly improve your mental and emotional state. For Stoics, happiness and peace come from our attitude toward events, not from the events themselves. In this video, you'll discover 10 practices that can bring profound change to your life. Let's begin. Morning meditation. The practice of meditating in the morning, even for a few minutes, brings an inner calm and focus that you can carry throughout the day. Starting your day with meditation allows you to take a break from the whirlwind of thoughts and worries that often fill your mind. This is a sacred time, a moment to reconnect with yourself and prepare for the challenges ahead. By cultivating a serene mindset through meditation, you are shaping your experience of life. Find a quiet spot where you can sit comfortably without interruptions. Close your eyes and breathe deeply, feeling the air move in and out of your lungs. In this moment of presence, you realize how daily challenges can feel less overwhelming. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one, advises Marcus Aurelius, reminding us that change begins within. As you focus on your breath, allow thoughts to come and go without clinging to them. This practice of non-resistance helps build greater mental resilience. When you observe your thoughts without judgment, you're better prepared to handle daily demands in a balanced way. At the end of your meditation, you may feel a new sense of clarity. You have power over your mind, not external events. Realize this, and you will find strength, says Marcus Aurelius. With this knowledge, you can approach your day with a more positive and centered mindset. Throughout the day, try to recall this moment of calm whenever you feel overwhelmed. Take a deep breath and let the morning serenity flow into your actions and interactions. By integrating this practice into your routine, you not only improve your focus but also nourish your spirit. Morning meditation thus becomes a foundation for a more mindful day, a constant reminder that true peace and clarity come from within. Over time, you may find that these few minutes dedicated to yourself make all the difference in your journey. Planning for a virtuous life. Creating a life plan that includes virtues like patience, honesty, and courage helps guide actions and align life with one's values. This phrase may sound theoretical, but in practice, it becomes the compass that directs every decision you make. It's easy to feel lost amid the whirlwind of daily tasks, responsibilities, and distractions. But by creating this life plan, you begin to prioritize what truly matters. Imagine patience as the foundation for handling difficult days and inevitable frustrations. It allows you to remain calm in the face of challenges, avoiding impulses that lead to regret. As the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." By cultivating patience, you not only calm the mind but also change how you perceive the world around you. Honesty, in turn, is your connection to truth, to what truly matters. Being honest with yourself means recognizing your own flaws and weaknesses but also valuing your strengths. Through honesty, you start to identify where you should focus your energy and what to avoid. You understand that honesty takes courage because facing the truth isn't always comfortable. Yet this courage becomes a foundation for living with greater ease and authenticity. Finally, courage pushes you beyond comfort zones. It drives you to face uncertainties and take the risks necessary to achieve your goals. Marcus Aurelius, in his wisdom, stated, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This reflection encourages you to act purposefully, aligning your actions with what you believe is right. Building a life plan based on virtues strengthens your ability to face life in a more mature and fulfilling way. It's a commitment to what is most authentic in you, and, gradually, these values begin to shape your personality and decisions. Virtues like patience, honesty, and courage are guides that go far beyond words, and when practiced, they transform your life in a profound and genuine way. Acceptance of what happens. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. This lesson from Marcus Aurelius seems to make more sense each time life's turmoil pulls you under. The words resonate deeply, yet applying them is a real challenge. You understand that you need to accept events as they are, without struggle, without resistance. But the mind insists on questioning, resisting, revisiting the past, or trying to anticipate the future. It feels almost instinctive to want to escape or cling to the idea that things could have been different, but that attachment is a trap. Living between what has happened and what is yet to come overshadows the only time that's truly yours, the now. Fighting this is an endless path, a race where you're constantly left drained and aimless. Every event, every challenge, offers you a chance to grow, to become more resilient. And while it might be painful, peace comes from learning to respond with calmness, not with anxiety or despair. Give attention to what's in front of you, Marcus Aurelius wrote, reminding us that there is greatness in focusing on the present. There's something transformative in realizing that you hold the power to choose how you respond. Reality is always changing, and it doesn't depend on your control or approval. You cannot shape external events to your will, but you can, indeed, choose how you respond to them. This is where true freedom lies. Turning inward, looking at what's happening within you, not just around you, opens the door to inner peace. Clinging to what's past or anticipating what's to come creates an invisible burden. Learning to embrace each moment without the weight of comparison or frustration is liberating. It doesn't mean ignoring what you feel, it simply means you're no longer a hostage to those emotions, observing them with attention and responding calmly. In the end, it's a constant exercise, a daily practice of acceptance and presence. It's not something you conquer once and for all, but a path you choose to walk. Peace arises when you learn to accept things as they are, without wishing they were different, without holding on to what could have been. Positive self-talk, monitoring and transforming negative thoughts into positive ones is undoubtedly a powerful tool for emotional well-being. But it isn't always easy. Often, the mind seems swept up by a tide of thoughts that emerge one after another, like an endless current. In moments of difficulty, this current can turn into a cycle of negative thoughts. It's in these times that you need to find the strength to take control. The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. This doesn't mean denying difficult emotions or feelings, but rather learning to observe them, understand them, and then choose what to do with them. After all, everyone has their challenges, and everyone faces inner battles at some point. But the way you choose to respond is what makes the difference. Imagine each negative thought as a passing cloud in the sky of your mind. It arrives, lingers for a moment, and, if you don't cling to it, it moves on. When you develop this skill of observation, it becomes easier to notice when a negative thought arises and, most importantly, to decide whether you want to engage with it or let it pass. This doesn't mean you shouldn't reflect on your feelings, but rather that you can avoid unnecessary suffering. You have power over your mind, not over external events. Realize this, and you will find strength. After all, much of what bothers you is beyond your control, the actions of others, sudden problems, even your initial reactions. But your response, how you choose to handle it, that is within your power. So start practicing the habit of observing your thoughts and deciding what's useful and what's not. Over time, you'll notice a shift in your perspective. By learning to transform negative thoughts into positive ones, you'll strengthen yourself, creating a state of inner peace. Little by little, this practice will become natural, providing a lighter, more balanced life regardless of circumstances. Minimalism, letting go of things and emotions that no longer serve you, creates mental and emotional space, offering greater clarity and lightness. Reflecting on your life, you may notice just how much emotional baggage you're carrying. It's as if an invisible backpack weighs down on your shoulders, filled with unresolved experiences, old grudges, and unfulfilled expectations. Life is what our thoughts make of it. This truth resonates deeply as you question what truly matters and what you're ready to let go of. When you feel stuck, it's often a signal to reassess your priorities. You find yourself surrounded by objects you no longer use, relationships that drain your energy, and recurring thoughts that prevent you from moving forward. It's natural to cling to what's familiar, even if it no longer brings happiness. However, much like a tree shedding its leaves in the fall, you too can learn to release what no longer serves you. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength, advises Marcus Aurelius. This wisdom inspires you to take control of your emotions, reminding you that you can choose how to react to each situation. Picture yourself beginning this process of letting go. Start with simple things, like organizing a space in your home. As you part with clothes you don't wear or items that no longer hold meaning, you feel an instant lightness. Each item left behind is a symbolic release of emotions that also need to be let go. As you clear your space, you also begin to clear your mind. This practice becomes a ritual of self-discovery, where you reflect on the experiences that have truly shaped who you are. When it comes to relationships, the idea of detachment may be more challenging. Yet, as you begin to surround yourself with people who lift you up, who support you, and who share your aspirations, you realize that the emotional space that opens up is vital for your growth. This is a continuous journey, and you must remember that letting go doesn't mean forgetting. It means accepting and moving forward, carrying with you only what contributes to your well-being. As you release what is no longer necessary, you allow yourself to flourish in new directions. Your journey of self-discovery becomes clearer and lighter, enabling you to embrace new experiences and opportunities that would otherwise be blocked by emotional baggage. This freedom is the first step to becoming the best version of yourself. Focusing on reactions, not events. Recognizing that we don't have control over external events but do have control over our reactions to them is a core tenet of Stoicism. Our life is what our thoughts make it. This idea resonates deeply in times of hardship. Imagine facing an unexpected challenge, such as a job loss or the end of a relationship. Initially, it may feel as if the world is falling apart around you, but you soon realize that the true power lies in how you choose to respond to this situation. By focusing on your reactions, you become more resilient, able to adapt and overcome obstacles. In difficult moments, it's natural to feel anxious and insecure. However, by recalling Marcus Aurelius's words, you understand that the happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. By adjusting your mindset, you can transform pain into an opportunity for growth. Ask yourself, how can I use this experience to learn something new about myself? What skills or values can I develop in this process? As you reflect on your reactions, you may realize that how you handle adversity shapes your character. Instead of letting sadness or anger take over, you can choose to cultivate patience and compassion. This not only benefits you but also those around you. By choosing to respond with empathy and understanding, you contribute to a more positive and constructive environment. Additionally, it's important to recognize that your reactions don't occur in a vacuum. They affect not only your life but also the lives of those around you. When you commit to cultivating a healthy mindset, you become a source of inspiration for others. Your resilience may encourage friends and family to face their own challenges with courage. Thus, remember that Stoicism isn't just a philosophy for coping with difficulties, it's a way of life. By embracing the idea that you can control your reactions, you open the door to a brighter future. Each challenge becomes an opportunity, and each thought becomes a step toward a fuller, more rewarding life. It is on this journey of self-discovery and transformation that you will find true inner strength. Daily reflection. At the end of each day, you find yourself immersed in deep reflection, identifying what went well and what can be improved. This practice isn't just an exercise but a journey toward learning and personal growth. As you review your daily experiences, you shape how you face the future. As you reflect, you recognize that every small success is a victory, a smile received, a conversation that flowed naturally, or a challenge overcome, no matter how small it may seem. These moments accumulate, creating a solid foundation for your well-being. But as Marcus Aurelius reminded, don't be carried away by what is merely apparent. This prompts you to evaluate not only the victories but also the obstacles you encountered. Perhaps you felt frustrated by not achieving a goal or missing out on an opportunity that once felt certain. When faced with such emotions, it's essential to give them space. Acknowledging pain and disappointment isn't a sign of weakness, it's an act of courage. Facing the truth is key to your growth. In this way, you begin to realize that every mistake is a lesson in disguise, an opportunity to rise and reinvent yourself. Reflecting on the day, you see that tough moments have their value too. They teach you resilience and empathy, helping you to connect more deeply with others. You commit to being kind to yourself, treating your mistakes as stepping stones to success. With each reflection, you draw closer to the person you truly want to be. Personal growth isn't a destination but a journey you build day by day. The practice of reflection becomes a powerful ally, allowing you to adjust your course. And as you walk this path, remember that a person's life is shaped by their thoughts. What you think about yourself and your experiences shapes not only your reality but also your future. So, keep reflecting, learning, and growing with each new day. Letting go of complaints, you wake up to a sunny day, feeling a gentle breeze coming through the window. Looking around, you notice how every detail around you offers a chance for growth. Instead of getting caught up in complaints, you decide it's time to act. This truth echoes in your mind, reminding you that your perspective is shaped by the choices you make at every moment. Replacing complaints with proactive actions and gratitude transforms the way you view life's challenges. While having breakfast, you reflect on the recent struggles you've faced. Frustrations now seem smaller because you know you can control them with your attitude. Rather than dwelling on what you can't change, you focus on solutions. Every challenge is an opportunity to learn something new, and this shift in mindset helps you see situations in a new light. Throughout the day, when obstacles arise, you face them with determination. At each step, The words of Marcus Aurelius come to mind again. The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. You realize that how you view challenges can transform your experience. If you see difficulties as chances for growth, your journey becomes lighter and more meaningful. As the week goes on, you start taking small actions that drive change. Whether it's helping a colleague, dedicating time to a project you've always wanted to start, or simply taking a moment to breathe and appreciate the present, each action deepens your connection to your life and your gratitude for everything you have. At the end of the week, looking back on all you've accomplished, you see that by changing your perspective, you not only transformed your own days but also had a positive influence on those around you. You understand that true strength lies in your ability to see the world not just as it is, but as you can shape it through your actions and thoughts. This realization is freeing, and you feel ready to face whatever life brings your way. Mindful eating, choosing food consciously and appreciating it as both nourishment and pleasure contributes to your physical and mental well-being. As you sit at the table, remember Marcus Aurelius' words, "Each person's life is the sum of their choices." Every bite is not merely a biological need but an opportunity to nourish both your body and soul. As you observe the food before you, take in the vibrant colors and varied textures. Every ingredient has a story, and each meal is a celebration. Opting for a balanced, nutrient-rich meal is an act of self-love. When you allow yourself to enjoy a meal prepared with care, you connect to a moment of tranquility and gratitude. Take in the aroma filling the room. Let it awaken pleasant memories and sensations. Remember, as Marcus Aurelius said, the happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. So think about how each food choice reflects not just your physical needs but also your values and aspirations. What you eat can be a form of self-care and a reflection of the respect you have for yourself. Now, as you take the first bite, pay attention to the flavor and texture. Allow yourself a moment of appreciation. Think about how these foods were selected and prepared, and how they are contributing to your well-being. You may find that by savoring slowly, the experience becomes richer and more satisfying. Food is an art form, and you are the artist choosing each element that makes up your culinary masterpiece. Throughout the day, make a conscious effort to incorporate foods that nourish both your body and mind. By committing to these choices, you'll notice a positive impact on your energy and overall well-being. When you eat with intention and enjoyment, you create a cycle of wellness that touches every aspect of your life. Embrace the practice of mindful eating and let it transform your relationship with food and with yourself. Helping others, you're seated in your office, the soft afternoon light filtering through the curtains, reflecting on the journey that's brought you here. Over the years, you've learned that acts of kindness and compassion benefit not only others but also add purpose and joy to your own life. True happiness is enjoying the present without anxious dependence on the future. This idea has become a personal mantra, reminding you that each small action can lead to a deeper sense of meaning. You recall times when you offered a helping hand to a colleague, even when you had your own challenges to manage. Those moments of generosity brought you a warmth beyond words, as if you were giving back to the universe in some small way. The grateful smiles of those you helped serve as a powerful reminder of the importance of human connection. It often makes you think about how your actions impact not only yourself but also those around you. As you reflect, you feel an inner call to do more. The desire to foster an environment where kindness is second nature ignites a spark within you. You start to imagine ways to spread compassion in your everyday life. Simple acts, truly listening to someone, offering a word of encouragement, or showing patience during tense moments, can create ripples of positive change. It's fascinating how these small gestures don't demand an extraordinary effort. In fact, it's often the simplest actions that make the biggest difference. By choosing to step forward, you realize that you're not only transforming someone else's life but also enriching your own. The happiness that comes from helping others is contagious, echoing back to you and multiplying as it spreads. So, as you leave your office, you carry with you this new resolve. You're ready to practice kindness more consciously, knowing that every action matters and that by doing good, you're also doing good for yourself. The journey is just beginning, and you can't wait to see where this path will lead. Join us, if you'd like. You can support us for free by subscribing to our channel and liking our videos. Stay tuned for more content. Be persistent, and keep happiness at heart.